Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Earth, Ernest P. World here. Sorry for that burp. And first off, I'm going to talk about, you know, coughing and burping in our films and, you know, why we do it. Now, first off, it's a body setup that God has set the body up to do, to sneeze, to cough, to burp, ease in hiccups, whatever that's the English word or not, I don't know. Some borrowed word of some kind. Um, and a lot of folks need be say that you shouldn't be doing it in uploads and live streams and shorts and podcasts. Now I know that it might, you know, it might make some folks lose on look for you. But then again, you don't know these folks, so losing their on look need be not a big deal or not, even if they do on look you or not. So, you know, and a lot of folks will say, oh no, you shouldn't be doing that in your uploads or your live stream or your short or your podcast or whatever. They're like, oh, you're giving your haters and trolls something to guilt you and shame you over. Well, to be earnest, not a play on my name, is that trolls and haters and bullies and whatever they want to call themselves, whatever you want to call them, they can take anything and they don't need you to help them because they already have things that they can shame you and guilt you over, or besmirch your name with. So yeah, they don't really need help. And mostly these days, what I do is I just hush and lock them and forbid them, and that's the end of it. Now, first off, I don't really have any run or lead over when the burp or the sneeze or the cough is going to come. It just comes when it comes. And the only thing you can do is to say you're sorry, and that's it. Because beyond it, you really don't have much run or lead over beyond that. It's not like you can tell your body when to sneeze or to cough or to burp or whatever. You cannot. Your body just picks a time to do it. And if it happens to be somewhere, out and about in the outlets, then the only thing you can do is say you're sorry about it. If you're by yourself, it's no big deal. Now, when it comes to doing it in your film, in your uploads or your live stream or your short or your podcast or whatever, it is what it is. And if some folks don't like that, that's too bad. And if there are folks out there, bullies, trolls, haters, whatever they want to be called, I don't really care what they want to be called by, and they want to guilt you and shame you for it, well, who cares about that? I just hush and lock them and forbid them, and it's the end of it. And it's not like, burping or sneezing or coughing in one's film is not like it goes against the followership oversight. I mean, you can look through all the oversights if you want to. Most of them been around since 2005 YL when this website started. And nowhere is it going to say that burping or coughing or sneezing, goes against any of those oversights. Now they're going to probably say that there's a slight for, shocking or frightening films, which there are. But guess what? Sneezing, coughing, and burping doesn't fall into that either. So at the end of the day, sorry for all the 10 years, sorry for all the years of burping and sneezing and coughing that goes on in this room or in these films. And I know some folks will guilt it on dust, but guess what? There's dust all over. There's dust everywhere you go. There is dust in the breath that you breathe. So no need where you go, there's always going to be dust. And you can't guilt it on dust, because sometimes my coughing only seems to happen when I make a film, not when I don't. And if you want to guilt the sneezing on dust, well, guess what? Most of the time my sneezing tends to happen, but it has nothing to do with it. Because the sneezing seems to happen more often. I don't sneeze as much. Sometimes I do, but not as much as other folks do. But anyway, at the end of the day, there is no running lead that you have over coughing, sneezing, or burping, or any body setups that God has made. You have little to no runner lead over it. You can't pick the stead or the time to do it. All you can do is say you're sorry and hope someone will take your sorry for it, and that'll be the end of it. Now, if you like this film, then follow me over here at the Jordan. Follow me over here at Salem Moon for Life. See, it started now. See. And if you like this film, don't forget to, share and playlist and thumb up this film. Give me your thoughts or feedback about this. And don't forget to hit that bind and ringer to let you know when the next, upload, live stream, and short's been done. I, Sailor Ernest, or Ernest P. Worrell, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell. So long.